How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, and well, as you're probably all aware of, there's been another school shooting in America, in Florida to be precise, and the left and the right are speaking out as per usual. Should we have gun control? Should we not have gun control? And it's like, well, this video's not about that actually. It's just about the reactions, because you see, we're seeing this time and time again, over and over again, the same arguments, the same extreme entrenched positions. Either it's no regulation whatsoever on guns, let's arm the teachers from the right, or it's regulate all the guns or even ban them outright on the left. Ignoring the central issue here, which is clearly we have a group of boys and a minority of girls in society, in America at the very least, who are not getting the treatment they deserve. In fact, it's all boys that have been doing shootings recently. I can't think of any women. And I think that's kind of telling. It really makes you think. These boys have nowhere to go, it seems. They seem to be ignored. And when people do see the signs that they're mentally ill and they might actually cause some harm to people, it seems in some cases the signs are ignored. Especially if they're boys. Like, the FBI were notified several times about this guy and they didn't do anything about it. Yet, funnily enough, recently in one of Jim's videos, there was a woman who was clearly schizophrenic. She had a nationwide manhunt and she wasn't going around threatening anybody. She was just trying to escape custody. Priorities, right? So I guess I'm kind of implying there's some gynocentrism at play here, and there is, because women are more likely to get help and receive help than men are. That's just the way it is at the moment. They're ignoring the fact that it's mental illness that is the true problem here. And also another thing is, it's not just the fact that the guns are being blamed on the left, because they always seem to blame the guns when the guns are a tool. The guns are tools. It's not the guns problem. I mean, in fact, more people kill themselves than cause mass shootings. In fact, isn't the statistic 200 people have died in the last 35 years of mass shootings, yet every year about 10 to 12,000 kill themselves without killing anybody? Interesting that, isn't it? And then this actually goes for the left as well, but increasingly the right. Again, they've been blaming other things. Media apparently is now causing these problems, infecting young people's minds, as Bevin and Trump have been saying. Video games and violent movies. Yeah. A cursory glance at some of the research shows that there's a correlation between the rise in video games, specifically violent ones, adult ones, and the fact that violence is going down in general. Violent crime, to be precise, is going down since the 1990s, just as when video games were getting a bit more violent. I mean, all this is just cooking. That's all it is. Both sides cook to their establishment narratives, and neither side is going to budge on it, because I think really they don't have an answer to this problem. They just don't. So they deflect. They get their bases fully prepared for the week or month-long argument that's going to be happening, and they blame everything that they can apart from themselves. Because that seems to be where we are at. Let's cook ourselves so that we don't have to take responsibility, because this is clearly a societal problem. Society has failed these boys who are going out there and shooting people. Now, yeah, there are psychotic ones who are doing it for political reasons, but for the mentally ill ones, like in Columbine, apart from the psychopath, the other one was a manic depressive, and he was manipulated by the other guy to shoot other people. What about those manic depressive people, or bipolar, or just, you know, very depressed people who are driven to this madness as an outlet for aggression? Listen, the video games that aren't causing that. The video games themselves are an outlet for aggression. But no, let's just blame that. Let's just blame the guns or the NRA, even though none of those things are actually telling people to go out there and kill others. Honestly, you know, I was really angry until now about that, and I was really incensed with the left and the right cooking themselves and making excuses and not being willing to actually talk about the issues that are actually causing these people to do these things. And it just reminded me of this clip from Bill Hicks.
Please quit yelling at. It's not funny, it's not clever, it's stupid, it's repetitive. Why the fuck would you continue to yell that? I'm serious. Kevin Matthews. Okay, what does that mean now? Now what does it mean? I understand where it comes from. So do you. Now what does it all mean? What is the culmination of yelling that? Jimmy Short. He's not here. He's not going to be here. Now what? Now where are we? We're here at you interrupting me again, you fucking idiot. You see where we're at? We're here at the same point again, where you, the fucking peon masses, can once again ruin anyone who tries to do anything because you don't know how to do it on your own. That's where we're fucking at. Once again, the useless waste of fucking flesh that has ruined everything good in this goddamn world. That's where we're at. Hitler had the right idea. He was just an underachiever. Kill them all, Adolf, all of them. Jew, Mexican, American, white. Kill them all. Start over. The experiment didn't work. Rain 40 days, please. Fucking rain and wash these turds off my fucking life. Wash these human waste of flesh and bones off this planet. I pray to you, God, to kill these fucking people.
Yep. Burn it down. Start all over again. Politically, that is. I don't mean society. We've got a pretty good thing going right now. But the political powers that be, the establishment, the structure of politics in the West, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be, reimagined. Something needs to be different. So burn it all down, start again. Why not? Because it's pretty clear that at this point, and I'm not going full horseshoe here, I'm just saying that they're basically two sides of the same coin, and doesn't matter which side it lands on, we're all fucked in the end. Something has to change. How are we going to change it? I don't know. What ideology it will be? I don't know. How we're going to structure it? What's it going to be like? Is it going to be monarchies? Is it going to be republics? I don't know. But something's got to change when we get rid of all the corporatists. We actually educate these bloody politicians on what's going on, or just replace them with ones that do know what's going on and will help people. But sadly, power corrupts, and we'll probably end up with the same problem in another 100 years. So it's a vicious cycle. So the best thing we can do really is arm ourselves so that we can, and I don't just mean with guns, I just mean with knowledge, and use the internet and other ways to inform our elected officials on the goings on and stopping them from enacting stupid legislation to censor art like Trump appears to want with video games. So yeah, I guess the point of this ramble, this disjointed video is fuck the left and the right, I guess. Because they just don't seem to be willing to fix a lot of issues. In fact, it seems they'd rather these issues just continue so they can complain about it and gain votes from it and support. Because that's what it seems like to me sometimes. They're unwilling to fix these issues. They don't want to fix these issues. Just let them go on. Because in the end, these mass shootings, from what I've heard, they're cyclical. You have decades where they don't seem to happen that much, and then decades when they do happen a lot. Only, we'll see about that. But anyway, I better end this disjointed rant. I didn't really have time to do a proper video today, so this is why I thought I'd do this. So anyway, until next time, it's been your boy, and I'll see you later.